Hey everybody, and welcome to part 3 of my Mint on Card collection, and I'm starting with some reissues of the G1 Transformers, of course. So starting off with good old Bumblebee over here, and he's got the new head that looks a lot more like the cartoon, but the card back is pretty similar to the original, of course. Very close. Optimus Prime, of course. Yes, this is the one with no trailer, but a good one. And Outback as well. So Outback was the Australian Autobot, right? So yeah, some classics here to show off, and reissues. I mean, to me, they're just as good as the originals, and usually a lot cheaper. Here's the back of the packages with the same old, red decoder things here, where you can see what their stats are and everything. So yeah, very traditional. Starscream is up next, another G1 reissue. So this one I think I got in 2018, and he's very much like the 1984 original. So happy 40th anniversary to the Transformers, of course. And he's got the same colors and everything like that. You know, the cockpit is kind of that clear color instead of yellow like it was in the cartoon. And of course, the Megatron gun is the biggest difference here on the left side. I love that Megatron gun. The fact that he holds it, so well. It's so great. I guess they put a hole in his hand or something to hold it. But he's still sealed, of course, so I've never opened him. But I don't know, I'm very tempted because all my other Seekers are loose and complete. So yeah, fantastic stuff. On to Optimus Prime and Megatron from the War for Cybertron trilogy, Siege. So that was part 1. The Earthrise is part 2, and Kingdom is part 3. So I had to get Prime and Megatron. I really, really love this Megatron. But let's take a look at Prime here first. So this Optimus Prime is very cool. Looks like just like he does in the show, of course, with nice side box art there, of course, as well. And a nice transformation too. Cool guns and everything. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty darn decent Prime, and they made other Primes as well, but that's the only one I got. Now Megatron, he's so cool. Look at that battle damage on his chest and everything. Like he gets that in the series as well, in the trilogy. So yeah, fantastic stuff. If you haven't seen the War for Cybertron Netflix series, definitely check it out, especially if you're a G1 guy like me, because obviously they pay homage to the originals, and some nice box art on the side, of course, as well for Megatron. So we got the leaders of the Autobots and the Decepticons, and I can't wait for Transformers 1, which talks about the origins of both. On the back of the packages, we've got some interesting detail. I mean, I probably shouldn't show this off for too long. So I don't know if anybody cares about the backs of the packages, but I do. I mean, they go to the trouble of of making these photos and then arranging them and everything on the computer and printing them. So why not? Why not show off the backs here a little bit anyway? I won't go too crazy. But yeah, that's awesome. Great weapons that Prime comes with, and I like this Megatron as this tank. I think he looks cool as a tank, much better than a jet. Michael Bay. I got some more Siege Transformers to show off here. I've got Hound, Sideswipe, and Mirage, and they're all very cool. I was always a big fan of Hound and Sideswipe, and Hound is very cool. I'm going to take a look at him here. He's, look at the Army Jeep, he's kind of like what if a G.I. Joe Vamp transformed, basically. And Sideswipe, yeah, red Lamborghini, always a personal favorite. Yeah, I think he was my favorite Autobot warrior. And Mirage, who has the ability to disappear, and he really saved the day at the end of the first 3 episodes of Transformers back in '84, More Than Meets the Eye. So yeah, 3 really cool cars that transform into Autobots. And Earthrise, so that's the next one. I've only got these 2, so I've got Starscream here, and he's pretty cool, pretty big looking compared to Wheeljack next to him. Wheeljack, I just thought, you know what, I'll probably never get the original G1 again, or even a reissue if they exist, but yeah, might as well get that Wheeljack. Let's take a look at Starscream here first. And yeah, he's pretty awesome, voiced by the legendary Chris Latta, of course, who's been gone 30 years now. He's done a lot of cool voices, of course, known for that rasp. He was also the voice of Wheeljack as well, so Chris Latta voiced both these characters, and Wheeljack was like the scientist right? He helped make the Dinobots and stuff like that. And he died in Transformers the movie, sadly, but cool toys. And on to Kingdom, which is the third part of the trilogy, and I've got Galvatron, yeah. Your mighty Galvatron. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. He's like the deluxe version there. He comes with the Matrix. Really, really cool guy here. And I've got a little rat trap down there as well. So, again, rat trap down there, So, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's Beast Wars character, of course, turns into a rat. But that was the cool thing about War for Cybertron, is that it combined the G1 Transformers and the Beast Wars Transformers. So, yeah, Galvatron and Rat Trap, the only two I have. Pretty awesome. And last Transformers I'm going to show off are the two Transformers the movie, different versions, I guess, from the '86 movie, Hound and Sharkticon Gnaw. And these are awesome. So Hound is pretty cool. He wasn't in the movie much, though, was he? No, just barely. And there's the back of the package showing that he is pretty much identical to the G1 toy. And, of course, he's got the standard stats there as well. So you'll need a little red decoder, I guess, to read it all. But yeah, he looks exactly like 1984, just a new version. Sweet. And Gnaw the Sharkticon. Sharkticons, execute them! Yeah, pretty cool guy here. This is like an army builder, I'd say, right? I never had the Sharkticon when I was a kid. I had Hound, but I didn't have Gnaw back in the day. So I thought, what the hell? Why not get Gnaw? He's the last Transformer I bought. The most recent one. Very cheap on Amazon, in fact. Good deals there on some of these Transformers. Some of them are overpriced too. So you gotta watch out. I'd say conventions are the best place to go. And showing off the back of the package of Gnaw the Sharkticon. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like how he looks in his Sharkticon mode. Is very, very much, again, just like the 80s, looks like, just like the 80s toy to me. Just a little update there, maybe some weapon changes. Hard to say because I never had Gnaw when I was a kid. I had Hound and several others, but I never had Gnaw. On to the real Ghostbusters now. These are reissues again. These are not from the 80s, but they look just like them, don't they? Yeah, it's 1986 all over again. But no, I've got Venkman and Stans and the other two as well. I got these in 2020, I believe. And yeah, I think a couple of friends actually got me these. I think it was Sky and Aaron that got me these. So thanks, guys. Yeah, I mean, just they look exactly like the old ones, and it's really a literal, one-for-one reissue as far as I can see. I don't see any differences between Peter or Ray or any of them. Like, the ghosts are the same color and everything. Like, everything's the exact same, I think. If there's any differences between these and the originals, let me know in the comments below. But, of course, I've got Egon, and I've got Winston as well, of course, and they all come with their own little ghosts and their proton packs with that little piece of plastic, representing the stream, and that tends to break off. The handles tend to break off and stuff. In fact, I think they had two different proton packs. I think Kenner made two different ones back in the day, just because maybe the first one wasn't that great. But anyway, obviously very nostalgic, right? I mean, nostalgia sells. Crazy nostalgia always sells. On the back of the cards, we see all the Ghostbusters here, all four of them. Peter, Ray, Egon, and Winston. And yeah, I had all of these back when I was a kid, back in '86, along with the Green Ghost, a.k.a. Slimer, and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, of course. Yeah, they're very nostalgic. I mean, they're not that posable, right? It's basically like a usual Kenner 5 points of articulation for the 80s, right? But no, I dig them, I really, really like these. Not sure if I'm going to sell them or not. I'm kind of on the fence. On to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and more reissues, of course. These reissues are from 2013. So I've got Donnie and Mikey, and there are some very slight differences. The top right corner, the green part there, and things like that. But it's very reminiscent, of course. It looks just like back in the day. They look great on the walls. So Donnie's cool, and Michelangelo, well, Mikey was my very, very first Ninja Turtle back in like 1988 or something, and my good friend Jean-Patrick Fillion gave me a Michelangelo because he had two. And that was really, really nice of him, and that's really where my my turtle fandom began, quite frankly, and started watching the cartoon religiously. On the back of the cards, again, they look very similar to the way they looked back in the day, although I think this setup might be a little different than the original format, if memory serves. but it's very close. You know, this just tells the turtle's story there, so pretty cool. And other figures in the collection: Splinter, Leonardo, Raphael, my personal favorite, and the Shredder. Shredder's not a great figure, but still better than April. And the last thing I'm going to show off in this video is the NECA 2-pack of Casey Jones and Raphael in the trench coat, obviously referencing that great scene in the first Ninja Turtles movie where they first encounter each other and fight. Yeah, look at all the accessories that Casey comes with. Oh my goodness, so many great pieces of sports equipment. I'm pretty sure that mask is like glued on there because they made another Casey Jones with April. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's glued on there. That's cool. Raph looks great. I think coming with all these great accessories, his hat, you know, the fedora, the psi weapons and everything like that. Yeah, just really, really great stuff. These are the only ones I kept. I used to have all of these Ninja Turtles that NECA put out based on the first film, but I sold everything except for these two. The 2-pack is all that's left. There's too many toys, and NECA's kind of fragile. You know, I tend to keep these figures in the package as well. But that's it for Turtles. That's all the Ninja Turtles I have in the package. So, you know, I'm obviously not the biggest Turtles fan, but I do have a lot of love for it. And that's it for this video, guys. I will be doing a part 4 featuring DC and aliens and all sorts of cool stuff. Till next time.